Hey everyone, by now you have probably heard the news that after 18 and a half years with Sojourn Collegiate Ministry, I'll be stepping down as Executive Director at the end of 2023. I'm incredibly grateful and humbled by what we've been able to do together over the past 18 and a half years. A journey that began with a question that I couldn't shake almost 20 years ago has brought about a mission to share God's dream with some of the most influential campuses in the world. The question I couldn't shake then was simply this: how would you even begin to make a difference in a place like Boston? And the answer I heard from God then was, come and I will show you. Well, almost 20 years later, 3 states, 9 campuses, and a team of almost 20 people has helped hundreds of students experience God's dream for the world for the first time, and you have been such a big part of that journey. Another question that I haven't been able to shake recently that has shaped our planning over the last 3 years is this: Tim, what does your succession plan for Sojourn look like? Well, for the past 2 years, I've been working with Sojourn's board of directors to work out a succession plan so that Sojourn's future could continue to grow in helping the next generation of leaders discover God's dream for the world. And as we considered candidates to take on this mantle of leadership for Sojourn's next season, one name continued to rise to the top, and that is our current Director of Advancement, Chris Link. Since Chris came on staff with Sojourn, he has been not only an advocate for Sojourn's vision of helping students discover God's dream, but has a passion for Sojourn's impact into the future. I could not be more excited or humbled or proud to pass this mantle of leadership of Sojourn on to my friend and colleague, Chris Link.
And for the past 10 years, we've been doing this work together, and it's been an absolute blast and joy, especially when you get to work with some of your best friends in the world. And so as sad as it is to have that baton handed over, I'm also excited about what the future holds. And the reality is Tim and our entire team have built an amazing ministry that is going to continue to help more students discover God's dream for their life. And for that, I'm beyond thankful, not just for Tim, but also for you.
Many people have asked me, Tim, what is your plan? What are you doing after Sojourn? And the answer is that as of now, I don't really know for sure. I just knew that the question I couldn't shake about what my succession plan would be has come with a very similar answer that it did 20 years ago, which is come and take the next step and I'll show you what is next. So I'm excited for Sojourn's future under Chris's leadership. I'm confident that God will continue to open doors for what is next for me at the right time. For now, I ask that you pray for Chris as he picks up this leadership for Sojourn in 2024, and that Sojourn's work will continue to expand on more campuses throughout New England.
And I also want you to invite you to be praying for Tim and Stephanie. If you had the opportunity to start something before, you understand how hard it is to start something, how much sacrifice and risk and hard work that goes into it. And the same is true for Tim and Stephanie, especially as they head out on their next the next season of ministry. And so will you pray for wisdom, for clarity as they enter into this next season?
Again, thank you again for your partnership with Sojourn, and I believe the best is yet to come.